So now let us discuss a very interesting problem, why 0 factorial is equal to 1 and why negative numbers do not have factorials. So this is one of the problems which was asked by one of my students, and it is very basic, which requires a lot of imagination on how it is possible, and a lot of students ask this. Okay, let's see. So let us first understand how the factorial works. We know that 1 factorial is 1. What is the value of 2 factorial? 2 factorial is 2 into 1, which is, we know his value is 2. 3 factorial, we know the value of 3 factorial is 3 into 2 into 1, which gives you the value 3 into 2, which is 6, right? And then we know the value of 4 factorial will be nothing but how you derive that. Let's simplify this. 4 into 3 factorial, which is 4 into 6, which is 24. And this is the how you calculation keeps on going. For 5 factorial will be 5 into 4 factorial, right? So let us just simply see that how actually you can make these things happen. Let's see. So let's just go to the basic formula of factorial. So how does this factorial work actually? It says that n plus 1 factorial is equal to n plus 1 into n factorial. This is how the formula of factorial works. Now let's see this application in this particular case that we have taken. So for example, how do you find 4 factorial? 4 factorial is found by dividing 5 factorial by 5 is 4 factorial, right? Then if you want to find 3 factorial, this will be 4 factorial divided by 4. Come back here. Now this will be what? 2 factorial is 3 factorial by 3, right? So if you notice what is happening is, or rather, let's say the other way around here. So for 4 factorial, what you did was 120 by, this is 120 by 5, right? For 3 factorial, what you did was 24 by what? Yes. So 24 by 4. Right? So on. So if you happen to see this is here divided by 5. Let me change the pen. Here it is divided by 4. Here it is divided by 3. So the next number that you will see will be divided by here. This will be divided by what? 2. That means it will get 1. So if you notice, what should be then 0 factorial? Let's just dive into this. Let me just remove this. So if we just notice, the same method goes for 0 factorial. So 0 factorial would be this number, but now divided by 1. This becomes 1 by 1, which is 1. That is why we obtain this as 0 factorial is equal to 1. Or if you notice from this particular side of the formula, this particular side, let's see what happens here. So if you say 0 factorial will be nothing but 0 plus 1 factorial by 0 plus 1, right? This is why we will say this is 1, the other logic. Or if you can just go by this logic. But if you notice why there are nothing for negative numbers, now you can get the point. So for negative numbers, so for example, you have 0 factorial is equal to 1. Now the next number would be obtained when you divide it by 0. Can you see the loop here? So if you see the loop, it was here 5, right? And then you had 4, then you have 3, then you have 2, then you have 1, then it should be 0. But what will happen 1 by 0? 1 by 0 will be undefined. This is not defined in maths, right? So if this is undefined, that is why it does not exist for negative numbers. That is why we do not find anything for negative numbers, because there comes a break in between. Similarly, a lot of students ask, sir, what happens when you have, let's say, decimals? Can decimals also have positive decimals as a 5.2 and all that? Decimals factorial? Yes, we do have, but that is not in your syllabus. So let's not focus on that. You can use gamma function to find this, which is there, but we do not have to study here in the ITJ syllabus. So let's leave this. I hope this curiosity of why 0 factorial equal to 1 is solved here. Okay.